A huge future, another young Danish rider, 17, Mikkel, and big future ahead of him. His father, of course, a Grand Prix winner. So here we go, Mikkel McDiarmid off the inside, the red helmet colour, Anže Grmek out of gate number 2 in blue, Nazar Parnitski from Ukraine out of gate 3 in white, Mikkel Andersen, who finished 4th in last year's series. He goes from the outside in the yellow helmet colour. He's a tall lad, Mikkel Andersen, not always ideal, but he rides the bike nicely. Riders coming forward for the third race of the evening. Mikkel McDiarmid, a lot of people talking about the Aussie as well. Here we go then, good lineup for heat number 3. Long pause, away we go. What about that out of gate 3 for Parnitski? He absolutely flew out of the gate. He was struggling to hang on to it. He's got to the first corner.
He had no choice about going around the inside, did he?
No, none whatsoever. He's fired himself to the front. There's a bit of a clash there between McDiarmid in second place. He's going along quite nicely as well. But out in front, Parnitski flying.
Yeah, Parnitski's super from the start there. I think you're right, almost caught him by surprise. How quick the bike launched to the turn, went straight to the mid-track area from gate 3, and the bike working really nicely. Track drying out a little bit, it's dusty already. We'll see some extensive watering, I'm sure. You can see Mikkel Andersen now, just chasing the back there of McDiarmid. Does have good speed, Mikkel Andersen, in a straight line, always got good equipment.
Yeah, he's having a real go. Parnitski's in a class of his own here. He's pulled away nicely. And this young man who won his home round in Latvia last year, what a moment it was for him. You know what Nicky's like, he'll just want a bit more. Anže Grmek, he's on the inside in heat number 7 in the red helmet colour. Gate number 2 in blue is Jake Mulford. Adam Bubba Bednar looking for points, coming out of gate number 3 in white. And off the outside is Mathias Pollestad, 2 points from his first ride. He's in yellow. And the Norwegian will be looking for a win this time. His favourite, I would say, in this race. He has the credentials and rides very nicely, Mathias Pollestad, and must be hungry for victory in 2025.
Yeah, gate 4 hasn't picked up any points in the last 3 races. So,
oh dear.
It's nearly tough from there since the track rating.
Hopefully he hasn't looked at that too hard. So heat number 7, Start Marshall. Looks up at Craig Ackroyd, our referee for the evening, and tomorrow night as well. Tapes are up. Look at that start out of gate 3. Fabulous stuff from that rider there. Bednar absolutely jet propelled. Failed to score first time. Pollestad coming around the outside, finds the door, slammed shut, goes to the inside, tries to get the better of the Czech Republic rider. But look at this from Bednar. Much better from him. Pollestad back in second place. We've got round the inside as Grmek in third, but Bednar going along nicely.
Yeah, absolutely. Riding the bike really nicely indeed. He's just riding on the edge of the dirt line there. You can see the back wheels just skipping around. I don't know if he's got a lot of air in that rear tyre or what. I'm sure the track's not that bumpy, but he's making it look a little bit choppy. But I'd say Pollestad's hanging on to him. He's riding just inside where Bubba Bednar's riding, but he's definitely got the faster line.
Looks a bit choppy going into turn 1. And Bednar just getting a little bit untidy, but hangs on to it. Pollestad not being able to take advantage of half the mistake, but Bednar bouncing back. How about that for Bubba? Brilliant stuff. The most points this evening in the first 8 races. Van Dyck goes from the inside in the red helmet colour. Norick Blodorn, gate number 2 in blue. Dan Thompson on a change of equipment here. Gate 3 in white, and Anže Grmek off the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Dan Thompson with a couple of points needs a win. If he does, all of a sudden, that puts him very much in for a good pick, potentially for an LCQ. Right now, the 2 finalists are looking like Przyjemski and Drejer, but they clash in the very next race, heat number 10. But it's heat number 9 first. Star Marshall mooks away, tapes are up now, clutches are out. Blodorn's made a lovely start out of gate number 2 for the first time this evening. He gets his nose in front, sweeps up the banking, wheels in line, plenty of speed from the German down the back straight. Dan Thompson winding it on in the dirt, but he's gone very wide, open the door. Big time for Grmek, who says thank you very much. Slips up the inside of Thompson into second place, but Blodorn this time has got it all worked out.
Yeah, Blodorn out front, looking nice out front, just riding wider than the other 3 riders. Got to say, it was a great opening lap from Grmek. He was actually last into the first turn, got past Sammy van Dyck and then dealt with Dan Thompson as well. It's a super ride from him, but look at the lead Norick Blodorn has pulled out.
Not a surprise for me. He rides for the Bellevue Aces in the UK. Big, fast track. Got some good kit round there. And when he puts his best foot forward, this man is a major threat. Much more encouraging performance from Blodorn, who only had 2 points from his first 2 rides. He's on the 5 now. To push on, he's got the inside gate. Drejer, the Danish rider, on the inside. Red helmet colour for him. Gate number 2 in blue is Kevin Malkiewicz. Gate 3 in white is Antoni Mencel, and off the outside is Grmek in the yellow helmet colour, the man from Slovenia. Drejer, favourite for me. Inside gate. Needs to keep winning if he wants to make the final, and here we go. Tapes are up. And it's a smashing start. Gates 2 and 3 get there. My goodness gracious me, that was very close indeed. And Drejer's gone to the back, down the back straight. Oh, where did he find that from? Fires himself through. Malkiewicz, now he breaks the compliment. Mencel, brilliant speedway out in front. Now Drejer coming through into 3rd place. But a superb lap of speedway there in SGP2.
Great opening lap. Drejer just making slow progress. Can he find a way up the inside now? Mencel, I think he's got the speed, but he doesn't quite make the line on him. Mencel there just holding firm, but the man out front, Malkiewicz, of course, Faller last time out, went down quite hard as the bike lifted on him in his previous race. Looking good out front.
Yeah, he's cleared off out in front. It's a great scrap with less than a lap to go between 2nd and 3rd. Drejer around the inside once again. He hasn't been that imaginative. I thought maybe one big blast round the outside, but it hasn't been. But Malkiewicz, who was on his backside last time, has come through.
Yeah, Parnitski will be glad not to be in the LCQ. Of course, he topped the score chart last year, didn't he? And then didn't make it through the semi-final.
Line up heat number 20 is Przyjemski on the inside in red. Casper Henriksson gate 2 in blue. Grmek gate 3 in white. And Przanowski goes from the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Can he make it 15 out of 15? The world champion. He's got the inside gate. He drops the clutch, bang on. Look at that bike off the tapes. Absolutely sensational. Here we go round the outside. Fantastic stuff from Przyjemski. He fires himself back to the front. Just momentarily, it looked like, Przanowski is all going